the fleet to the northern skies, through icy waters and snow-capped lines, journeying forth on this brave stand to the frozen Alaskan land. Underneath the fallen trees, on a road I built from metal beams, there's a river we all must pass in the frozen Alaskan land. Keep the pedal on the floor in the western star, all wheel engaged. Gotta pull the trailer to the road's end in the frozen Alaskan land. Majestic peaks touch the sky beneath the aurora's gentle sigh. Blanketed forests wide and grand, embodying grace in Alaskan land. Whispers of the ancient ice, casting spells of beauty so precise in this untouched wilderness stand, the unparalleled charm of Alaskan land. Gonna have to take a big job now, get the semi-trailer out now, put the high saddle on the truck now, in the frozen Alaskan land. Farewell to the icy trails we've tracked, with memories carved, there's no turning back. The silent echoes of this grand terrain whisper stories of the Alaskan domain. The road may end, but the journey's seared in hearts of those who ventured and steered. As the sun dips and darkness spans, we leave behind the frozen Alaskan land.
So very nice. Happy birthday, Snowrunner. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna go back to Alaska. Season 15 is done in the books. We're going back to the in order, no trucks out of order. Dave, Alfredo, Mr. Weenie. That's Maddie. I'm just gonna still call you Maddie. RXY, Grim, Blaine, Nacho. What's up, boys? We're gonna do some Pedro Bay today. Try and like get in, get out type of thing. Got ourselves this sweet 50-70 right here. Ooh, heist. Starting off with a heist. Nice. Okay, so we need to go across. It's a little tippy in here, so we're gonna try and be nice. Orf, orf. Is that a seal noise? Orf, orf. You gotta like clap when you're doing it too. Oh, it was a Monday, guys. It was a Monday and a half. It was the first day back in the office. We'll talk about that a little later. We'll talk about the return to office. The more exciting thing that happened is my wife, like last year sometime, called this landscaping guy that was gonna do like edging around the house. So like we have like this kind of like a mulch slash flower garden thing that goes like all the way around the house. And she wanted it like edged, you know, like with one of those edging machines. And this guy was gonna do it for really cheap, so I was like, yeah, whatever, you know, get it done. Well, spring, summer, fall, no edging. Guy just not showing up, giving us excuses, not showing up. So she calls him again in spring and says, okay, we want our money back. We paid you money. Like, you didn't do service all last year. We paid you for something that you didn't do. Give me my money back. And he said, no, I'll be out there. So he finally scheduled a date to come out, which apparently was this morning. It was last week sometime, but it was too wet still. And so he came out this morning and sliced our fiber wire. So yeah, he's gonna have to pay AT&T for, because AT&T is sending him the bill. They're like, yeah, we see this a lot. Like, this is definitely the landscaper's fault. And if he doesn't have insurance, he should have insurance. And I was like, yep, good call. So that was fun. That was a good time. Little oopsie poopsie, you know. I just mostly boss people around. Yeah, like, he's just like a one guy landscaping. And like, right, like, who knows? Who knows if he's got insurance or not? But I was like, yeah, this is, yep. It ain't my fault. He also, cut a hole in the so like we have a buried downspout pipe, like PVC pipe that's in the ground. Probably like a 4 or 5 inch PVC pipe. And yeah, he cut a hole in that too with the edger machine. Did Nate ask you about the step 310? Is that in reference to it being whack or something else? What's up, Geico? Okay, so I think I want to go back. Am I going to have enough fuel to go back? I don't know the answer to that question. We can go around this down pole. Okay. Why why don't we try and make it, and if we have to, like, go rescue it with something else, we will. Guess we could run out and get filled up again. We should probably do that bridge too. Yeah, why don't we do a little bit of or whatever, plank shuffling. Dad joke, what do you do on a remote island? Try and find the TV island it belongs to. I posted in his chat and you were giving away a step 310 for anyone who beats truck recovery on Tamir for the first time. He was sweating bullets trying to not commit and such. I really wished you were there. No. Say less? I'm confused. You kids and your TikTok terms. Say more. Yeah, I don't know about this contest that you speak of. So did he try and do this in Tamir? I'm kind of confused. What's up, Joe? How you doing today? You and your damn old people? Yeah, that's right. You kids with your face chats and Insta talks. It's good. Alright, let's grab 4. We should be okay to grab 4. And then we'll do this bridge. We'll go back, get 2 more, get fuel. And then we'll fix the pole. Damn working from the office and me missing stuff. Truck recovery on Tamir is where you get the 3. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it now. Took me a minute. Yeah, kids these days and all this nonsense talk. Right. Yeah, exactly. So it is true. It's just the mission that you get it from. Yeah, I was like, is this something that I'm supposed to know about? I mean, obviously I still have to do Tamir yet on this save, but I don't really like Tamir. I try and block out of my memory because I just don't like it. I'm not looking forward to being there after this. What's up, Biggie? How are you today? Love your fries. Dude, so the return to office started today. And so the thing that the couple things they said they were gonna do, which they clearly didn't do, is put surge protectors on the desk. So that was number one. And I get to my reserved cube and the surge protectors on the floor. So I'm like, whatever, I'll do it this one time, and I move the surge protector on top of the desk, unplugged everything, plug everything back into it. But in the process of doing that, I, like, this extremely dusty, dirty, crappy, grungy looking surge protector that's been under the desk for like 5 years, dumped out like 20 of these little tiny, like, dead bugs, and I was like, dude, this is so gross. So of course then I had to like go on a mission to find where they have stashed the like whatever wipes, you know, because I'm like, I am not I'm not touching this desk now. What's up, PTR? And so yeah, that was like gross number one. And then I realized that the chair had like some freaking gross like somethings on it, and yeah, it was like, I'm just like wiping everything down and it's all gross. And then like one of my coworkers gets in and like her chair's got like freaking, like the armrest is like falling off of it. I'm like, boy, they put a lot of effort into bringing us back to the office, didn't they? Yeah, not really. And it was also like 80 degrees in there in the office. Yeah, that's gross. Not really a fan of bugs. Bugs are pretty gross in general, especially when they're just like dead in your stuff. What's up, Mr. Weeks? Pipes out, indeed. Same office. And there, I mean, there's been people there for the last, like, you know, the time that we were gone. Like, there's still been people going into that office. But, like, it was just a much smaller crew of people. So yeah, it was pretty gross, and there was a lot of like bugs and like in both ways, like stuff not working and actual bugs. We're gonna go get some fuel, and we should be able to make this trip. Yeah, and the, so like everybody that plugged their laptop into a dock, like the policy permissions on the laptop basically have it set to like refresh to a default setting for displays, which is to not to extend the desktop display to the other monitors, but to duplicate to the other monitors. So everybody had to like manually go in and change their display to extend on the docks for the additional monitors. And like my boss was like, I don't know what I'm doing, can you come and help me? I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have to do this every day until they go in and fix it. Not a happy birthday to me. Not my birthday. I'm not, it's not my birthday. It's Snowrunner's birthday. Snowrunner is 5 years old today. Happy birthday to Snowrunner. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, April 28th, 5 years ago, is when Snowrunner originally released. In 2020. At the height of COVID. Yeah, no, it's not my birthday. Yeah. Yeah. Dang it. Get a job, Snowrunner. Get to work. So your something did an update. Is that talking about Snowrunner? Did Snowrunner do an update today? I didn't know that they did. No, I mean, there's obviously season 16 isn't out yet, but so, I mean, there's going to be a couple more updates, I'm sure, and who knows, probably like a mid-season update and that kind of thing, but questionable on whether there's going to be a year 5 yet. I think so. There's many that don't think so, and have faith in Roadcraft being good and taking over. But I still think Snowrunner's niche is not going to go away. Snowrunner still living in mom and dad's basement, yeah. So, I don't know. I think I would like to see a year 5. I feel like ending at around 20 seasons, you know, that would be just good for my OCD. And also, I could do with a few more seasons, but then I'm okay with it just ending. As long as they're promising another version of it. Because I don't really want the game to go away. Like, I think the game will also be good even in replayability after they stop making content. But I'm thinking that we're probably going to have a year 5. Roadcraft is going to be doomed by... There's still people that are like, you whisper the word Roadcraft and people are like, whoa, I hate that it doesn't have fuel. Like, I guarantee you, just the fact that I said that, somebody's gonna come out of the lurk bin and be like, well, Roadcraft should have fuel. So, give it a moment, it'll happen. But, I mean, right, like, it shouldn't. I think they might do a year 5 anniversary truck. That would actually be really cool. And I am like, I was telling JJ earlier that I got like a spidey sense. I'm feeling there's a disturbance in the force. We got like a day or two before the next community update, right? Like, there's gonna be a community update of Saber focus games, right? And it's probably gonna be a lot about Roadcraft coming out on the 20th. And it's probably gonna be maybe a little bit about Expeditions, but probably not. There really isn't much to talk about Expeditions. But Season 16, we still don't really know much about. We don't know the name. We don't know where it's going to be. We don't have any teasers. We don't know anything about a mid-season update either. We also don't know any details about the Pacific updates that they said that they're going to do. We know that they're going to do Pacific updates. We don't know what truck they're going to be. What's up, Josh? Just hanging out. Just yapping. We're yapping about Snowrunner. But yeah, I'm thinking in the next day or two we should be seeing the community, because it's always at the end of the month, right? So, like, the end of the month is in 2 days. There it is. Thanks, Geico. Thanks for not letting me down. Roadcraft should let us drive the Mastodon. Exactly. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of Roadcraft news in that monthly newsletter that they do, but I'm not ruling out like a teaser, maybe like a splash screen, startup screen photo of season 16, maybe a name. And symbols, loading platform. Okay. Noob. And the Jatterin. They go together so well. I got you. Thanks, buddy. So yeah, I'm thinking something, right? Or maybe an announcement of a year 5. you know, or like a roadmap even of when season 16 is going to be, like if we're going to have PTS in maybe June, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping for some kind of Snowrunner news in the next 2 days. With the Roadcraft box, yeah. that would definitely be something they would do too. Even though it's no longer April 1st. So what we're doing here is we're kind of making the loop. There's like a loop of deliveries and cargo and that kind of thing that flows very nicely in this map in Pedro Bay. And these 2 wooden planks are to repair the line that we're going to the next warehouse to pick up 2 more pieces of cargo. That's going to go all the way to the factory on the southwest. And I believe I think there's only one thing at this warehouse. It's whatever is over here is what we have to pick up. And that will take care of that mission, which then unlocks the final trailer delivery, which I'm ready to do that as well. But we're going to stay here for a little bit and try and finish out Pedro Bay's stuff, because there's a few more tasks I have to do. There's a contest I have to do. But yeah, we'll kind of tinker around with this a little bit and get the majority of the Pedro Bay stuff done. Well, actually, I should say all of it. And we can get our vehicles out of here and deliver our last big trailer, and then we can actually, one of the things I remembered I was doing was we were going to use the Dairy Longhorn in low saddle config for the long logs with the Olson's long log trailer. Because we haven't started long logs yet, so if we get time, we might start some logging today. Concrete blocks, that's what's here. And it's for whatever that one is called. What is that contract? There's something here. That one. Service hub reactivation. So yeah, we'll see what season 16 brings. Like I said, I'm assuming we're gonna know relatively soon at least something about season 16. And like I said, what better time than to be on a monthly update, which is sort of when they like to drop news like that. It would be super sweet though. You are correct. I think that would be really cool if they did another anniversary, like a free anniversary DLC truck pack, like they did with year 1. I think that would be really, really cool. And I mean, if it's as good as the CT681 is, I'm gonna be a happy camper. Trying to be as conservative with fuel on this thing as I can and just run it in two-wheel drive, seeing as it doesn't really seem to have too much troubles running through this stuff. The roads in Alaska, or the paths in Alaska, are not really that terribly difficult, only in a few places, so we'll turn on the all-wheel drive when we need it. Leave it off when we don't. I did make the for the technician that came to fix the hot fiber line. so my wife texts me and says, she goes, yeah, it's only like an inch and a half deep is how far the line is buried. And I'm like, yeah, that's not deep enough. That's AT&T's fault. So I was believing just based on what she said, and I got home and stuck a tape measure in there, and it was a good 5 inches deep. And I go to the guy, I go, well, you know, on a positive note, my wife severely underestimates size. And he just started cracking up. He was like, you made my day, man. Okay. We're losing cargo. We need to do something here quickly. Nope, we're losing it. That's not good. You gonna start for me? You're definitely past 90. That is not past 90. That engine should start. Huh. Well. Sure. What I should have done there is grab that piece of concrete block and just shoved it over to the left, and we would have been fine. And I could have picked up the other one once we got through that. Can I get back on after I eat? I mean, yeah, you can come back in and hang out and chat. Of course. Yeah, I mean, right, like, I don't have the raised suspension on it, I don't believe. Because you do get the raised suspension here, but I don't think I put it on, to be honest. Maybe I did. I don't know, I don't remember. It's been so long since I played the save, it feels like. Even though it really hasn't been that long, but... It's okay, we weren't far from our destination where there's 2 trucks sitting here, so... Yeah, I mean, you don't even really need it. The only reason to put it on is if you need ground clearance, which... got pretty good ground clearance without the raised suspension. And, like, you can equip the maximum size tires no matter what. So, like, you don't actually need it. That is not a firm pinpoint, even though it kind of worked. Yeah, I saw that video and I'm like torn on what I should say about that video. Because I know a lot of people like his videos, and I like his videos too. But I don't feel like he plays... Like, he plays Snowrunner, obviously. But he's not... I don't think he's a 100%er of Snowrunner. And I also don't think that he's a no-mod person of Snowrunner. He definitely is like a mod user, which is fine. Again, I have nothing wrong with that. But like... when you're playing on normal versus playing on, I mean, like, right, like, if you're just gonna, like, skip maps, you don't skip maps, like, in my terms, you don't skip maps, you know? Pretty plain, then I'll look up the raised suspension, yeah, there you go. Nice flat. People debating the best order of Star Wars for decades. True. Right, I mean, if you're playing, like, normal and you just want to, like, go, like, just, I don't even say complete the maps, really. Like, just play however the hell you want. Like, do part of it, go get trucks, go get upgrades, like, go back and do the, I mean, because it doesn't matter. You can just, like, flip back and forth whenever you want. Be like, yeah, I feel like not doing this map right now. Let's go somewhere else. You know, like that's the beauty of normal, like. It doesn't actually matter. I mean, I still agree you should probably at least get all the upgrades from the first 3. But you don't really need to do anything else. Let's just put it that way. What's up, unknown? Because levels don't really matter. Like, completion doesn't really matter. But right, just like do a freaking upgrade run of Michigan and then go to Alaska and do an upgrade run of Alaska and then like unlock Tamir and get a few levels and get all the trucks and get all the upgrades out of Tamir and then do whatever the hell you want. Or just play in New Game Plus with stuff unlocked. Like, you know? like it's way easier to just like jump into a random map if you just like have New Game Plus and like unlock levels and play however you want. Did I get the cat? Yeah, I've had the cat since before. It's still sitting at the garage. I haven't like used it for anything yet. We're gonna probably use it for logging, would be my guess. Yeah, but I mean, people that don't play hard mode are not going to play that mode either. Like, let's be honest. Just taxing, yeah. Yeah, it's so bad. There we go. Okay, can we get out of here without dying? Might have to let go of this. I think we'll probably just let go of this right away. Do one of these. No, you were too late for that. We already did that. Okay, now we're in better shape. This reminds me of the beginning of your Wisconsin playthrough. What's up, Zarshix? How you doing, buddy? So, insider info. Any Amir recordings done? Also, is my bot just not working? I mean, it is. But it should have, like, given a couple people some shout-outs. I don't know what's going on. So, but haven't had time to... Oh, yeah. Okay. Fair. My bot is lurking. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's clearly working. I don't think it'll let you do it, Nacho, because you're not a mod. Oh! Oh, it did. Okay, duh. I didn't see it. I was busy flipping, apparently. Sorry. Okay, so it did. Weird. Why did it not give one to Nacho? Or did it give one to Nacho and I didn't see it either? What's up, Lessons? Okay. I would like some fuel from you. And then we want to track that guy. we come back and do that? Yeah, we should. Because we can do that together. We can actually do that with the contest. Okay, so let's take this to go get... Nope, it's in here. Go get this. Go here, turn it in. And then we'll come over here and do this. And we'll do it. Start it together with the other one. First mirror episode and I already flipped. I mean, it's a mirror, so that's okay. Like, it's sort of acceptable. I guess the question is where did you flip? Because there's a lot of places to flip, but I can think of a few that are like regular, like that road to the, like going east from the southern road out of the garage. Or doing exploration if you're like trying to do like a contest or something in the same moment. Like there's that contest that like has you travel up the peaks of the mountains, and like there's just so many places that you can, like even going to the NII gateway and like that like rock ledge that's sort of north of that you have to like go. Going up the hill. Oh, you went up the hill that you told me that is really hard to go up the hill. So, yeah. That's okay. And that's sort of... I mean, it is what it is. Can you use mods? I turned that message off. Some children figured out that that it was triggered based on a word, and were making a little bit of a annoyance in the chat, and I just turned it off. Because I mean the mods aren't broken anymore either, so because it said the mods are broken. And surprisingly enough, they didn't really break for season 15 release, so I was kind of disappointed that they didn't actually, but I think it would have been really funny if the mods broke again for the season 15 release. Different hill, but same area. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about too. There's like one that goes up, it's like real steep and it goes up to that path right by the quarry. Or is it like kind of coming from like the lower level to the higher level near that quarry? And yeah, I mean, it's like sketchy back there. Like that whole northern area. Pretty much anything east of the Warehouse Troubles warehouse is like just sketchy. Like out of the quarry to the house. Yeah, that road is freaking sketchy, man. And like you need chains for part of it. Like you just can't get through that one part because it, like, you know, speaking of chains. Power drift. Get back on the topic of Tokyo Drift again. Funny if the mods are just removed from this game. The problem is that would kill the game. Because there's a lot of people that only play this game because there is mods, and I don't want the game to die. Like, dipped my toes into NAI and found a loaf too. Nice. The real question is did you use a loaf? Because Right. Loaf. Spoilers. I ran the Mastodon out of fuel while I was using it as a scout. I mean, yeah, it's not... I think the Slider is probably a better scout. Actually has suspension travel, unlike the Mastodon. Mastodon is just this rigid beast, noisy beast. Okay, that handles that one. Do another top off on fuel. Don 71 is the best. I mean, yeah, probably. That could be really interesting too, a Don. I used the Don once in Don. I was like Don and Don. Well, definitely have to make this into a meme. Awkward but dauntless. Okay, so we need to activate this, and then that goes right there, and then this also goes right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do these at the same time. The Gorby, dude. Use the Gorby. If I had a Gorby in the save, I'd pull it out. Started Tennessee. Oh, what happened? Oh, you can't give points to it because it thinks it's a link. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really funny. That's that's really funny. Here, hold on. Let's see if that works. Nope. Did no work. That message is way more funny than it should be. Unable to find Mr. Weenie. Exactly, Nacho. Exactly. That's good too. Alright. We're gonna bronze gang this up. I need to pipes out. Pipes out. Prepare the pipe. Okay. Oh, you stupid thing. Turn. Please. There we go. Back. Restore. Yep, that's not what I want. I am finished with season 15. Yeah, I finished it Saturday. Kind of wanted to finish it this week before I went back to the office, just in case like I wasn't able to get on, tired or whatever. But today was a weird day. I only spent 3 hours in the office, and then I had to go home and meet a technician because my landscaper sliced my fiber line in half.
And snow-capped lines, journeying forth on this brave stand to the frozen Alaskan.
I was dude. That thing absolutely killed it in that region. It was so good. The old Taiga. It's been a long time since I've used the Taiga, and I was like, you know, I'm pulling it out. Gonna have a good run of this new region, and yeah, it was insane. I don't know if you saw the part where I was like testing all the various different ice spots and like getting sucked into the ice and then backing out and then going in and backing out. Not a single point of damage doing all of that. Just like driving in and out of broken ice. Just like, yep, totally fine. Part landscaper, part plow, yeah. Yeah, he edged a little too deep apparently where the line was, and he also didn't, the biggest thing that he didn't do is call the frickin' diggers hotline and have them come out and mark the yard so he knows where not to dig. Like, I mean, it was pretty obvious where the line was because there's still a mark in the yard where they buried it, but he could have also just not been a lazy sack of crap and called the diggers hotline like you're supposed to as a contractor when you're digging in somebody's yard. Because he poked a hole in my freaking downspout pipe, too, that's buried under the ground. He, like, ripped right through the PVC pipe. Luckily, I'm not using it, but... No, he was, like, edging a flower bed, which is, like, digging, like, a 4-inch trench, you know? He was using, like, a machine that just, like, does, like, a little... edging of a flower bed. It was that kind of edging. I get it though, Nacho. Not the other kind of edging. Yeah, I know. I was totally fine just leaving the house how it was with nothing around it. A couple little bushes, you know. But no. Maybe an edging master. Yeah, they say they only bury them 3 to 5 inches deep, so it's like, yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're only burying it that deep, like, somebody's gonna cut it. So, and that's what happened. So, I mean, I'm kind of not really happy about that either. When they come to dig it, I'm gonna ask them if they could put it deeper. Like, is it possible for you guys to, you know, maybe put it, like, 8 to 10 inches under the ground? You know? Like, it's really soft right now back there. I'm sure you can get down there if you want. I have no idea what the timer is for this, but we're just bronze ganging this. It might be 7 minutes. Put it deeper. Yeah. You guys. Oh, it is 7 minutes. We missed it by like 2 seconds because I snagged fuel out of it. Oh well. Bunch of children. I know, we are a bunch of children and it's great, isn't it? DNF gang with contests? Yeah. Alright. I think that's everything. We just gotta evacuate fuel out of here and trucks out of here. Yeah. Sweet. Yep, and that takes care of that cargo delivery trailer. Sweet. Okay. I think you're just gonna stay here for now. Get this guy back. Yeah, exactly. The jokes are definitely unavoidable, and it's okay. Yeah, damage ones, first person ones, that stupid nighttime one in Maine, that's just awful. And what's the other one that I don't... I mean, the ones here are kind of terrible, too. You can get gold on most of them, but, like, I just don't like them. Just a bunch of dads talking and watching some gameplay. Puns that fly. Indeed. 21 likes, thank you, Robert. The ratio is reasonable. Reasonable, could be better, but reasonable. Yeah, I don't really like the contest either, but when you're going for 100%, you're going for 100%. You just do it to do it. And again, if I was playing normal, I would just not do them. I'd just be like, yeah, whatever. I don't actually need to do these. And like, who knows? Maybe someday I'll like 100% my normal save. Who knows? But I just don't really. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay, let's get this guy out of here first. I think we're just gonna park this here and then go get the other one. What's up, Dust Bunny? He'll be lurking? Nice. I actually like sort of forgot that I bought this truck because I decided we were not gonna buy the I was gonna do a CT681, but the CT681 didn't come out until a mirror, so we don't get to buy one yet. Flying puns. I think your pun didn't have wings, it couldn't get off the ground. Come on. But yeah, I'm glad I bought this thing. I do like the 114. I think it'll do just fine here, and even in like Tamir, it'll probably do okay. And maybe use it a little bit in Yukon even. How much wood would I chuck if Snowrunner, 3 medium logs, 2 short, 4 wooden planks on Tuesday in the rain? Accurate. Where do I want this fuel? Maybe at the gas station. At night, yeah. At night with a Transtar. Oh, I am tired. Like, I was so stressed out this morning that I was gonna, like, forget something. Like, I was packing my bag and checking stuff, and then I, like, left in a super hurry because I needed to like leave right away, and like I got home and I was like, I messaged my coworker. I'm like, hey, can you just like spot check that desk for me and make sure I didn't like leave anything there, because I kind of left in a hurry. I'm tired. Oh, so yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll do a little bit shorter stream today. And then tomorrow, I would like to have the energy to do some Diablo 4, because it's Diablo 4 Season 8 release. And I'm probably going to be leveling, I don't know what I want to level yet. We might do the old spin to win barb, or maybe like a necromancer. Something, we're going to do something. We'll do the new season of Diablo 4. Play some of that. And then maybe Hunter Call the Wild on Wednesday? Maybe? Like I said, I'm not really like in a rush to do this season. And this is like the perfect time to like play some other stuff. Because we're kind of waiting for Roadcraft. We're kind of waiting for, like, once Roadcraft comes out, it's going to be a lot of Roadcraft. I could play some expeditions once I get some free roam available, or we could do like East Beast Goods again. So right, there's like some other stuff that we could just be playing. So we're gonna play some other stuff. So hope you like Slaughter of Demons, because that's what we're doing tomorrow. Do a little bit of Diablo 4. I could play co-op, I could, but co-op kind of sucks in this game. In Roadcraft, yeah. Roadcraft I probably will be playing co-op. The thing, so here's my thing with co-op in this game. Okay. Every single time I see somebody play co-op, including you, also, what's up, District? Every time I see somebody play co-op, there's somebody picking up a mess somewhere. Somebody left freaking 27 wooden planks on the ground somewhere, or like 30 freaking logs on the ground somewhere in a log trailer, or... And you guys know me, I'm pretty OCD when it comes to my games. Like, I don't like to just leave stuff in the middle of the road. Like, it's gotta be like parked somewhere, you know? Like all nice. And like that would just bother me, let alone people like to just like honk their horn and smash into you because they think it's funny, and I don't really think it's funny. So you give up with co-op. So like I don't know, like Blaine, you don't know anything about Diablo, is it worth buying? I mean, the Diablo 4 series is finally, like, getting into the coolness of D3, but I mean, it was sort of the same, like, Diablo 3 was, like, really bad for the first, like, year or two. So, it's definitely, like, gotten better over the releases. But, I mean, I don't know. Come watch tomorrow and see if it's something. It's, if you know what an ARPG is? Action RPG? That's, I mean, Diablo is, if you don't, have you never seen Diablo at all? That's like kind of a weird thing. Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm playing with, like, people I know, and we're, like, going to do it, like, when I played with Rex, right? Like, we weren't, like, purposely smashing into each other. We were, like, getting work done, like, okay, I'll do this over here, you do this over there. And yeah, like, if you just, like, invite, like, no offense to anybody in chat, but if you just invite randoms in chat, and, like, that is your channel, like, people know your channel as the come join me in co-op channel, and then they start finding out and word gets out, then they just, like, come in to be, like, a douche nozzle on stream, right? And, like, I'm just not interested in that. Right, like, and people don't, like, communicate, like, right, like, when I played with, like, JJ and Rex and stuff, and, like, it was, like, but it also is, like, very buggy, too, so, there's that. You played Diablo 2 Remaster? A good one, too. I mean, Diablo 2 is sort of the one that's been around for my entire life, almost. It's been around for that game's been around for like 30 years or something. But yeah, Diablo 3 I played a lot of, and it was really fun. And like Diablo 4 is like a little more complicated, and I still don't really fully understand all of the little things that you have to do. But it's still really fun, and like it's the type of game is just like a hack and slash where you're just like, it's one of those click to move games where you have to like click and then move and click and move, or you can use a controller now, so you can just use your controller. But like it always was a click to move, you know? So it's like League of Legends slash, you know, where there's, but there, in the difference between League of Legends and this is it's not PvP, it's just you against hordes and hordes and hordes of demons. I'm down to help, but not on my games. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, I definitely never want to open my game to co-op. But like when you go join somebody else's game, then you have to deal with like it being laggy and crappy, and like I don't want to join somebody else's game either and just have them be like smashing into me and being like, look at, you know. What's up, Nikolai? So yeah, co-op in this game, not really for me. Co-op in Roadcraft, probably reserved for people I know. Especially if it's my game. But I have a feeling like JJ and Rex and Maybe even Telemenace if he comes back, or District. I mean, I'm sure District is going to be playing. Like, people I know, Nate, if he wants to come join, you know, that kind of thing. Like, even like I mean, I know a lot of you guys for a while. Like, Nacho, Blaine, probably Geico, you know, like, Zero G. I feel like all you guys probably would not, like, just, like, make huge piles of sand. I mean, I guess JJ probably would make huge piles of sand somewhere, but you know. But he would also pave it real nice, so I would be okay with it. JJ is like the master of spending like days doing something just because it's funny. Like the whole like crane pushing himself across Black River, like took him like 9 hours or something. Like, yeah, like I don't know if I would ever have the patience to do something like that, but I mean, he did it and it was like really funny and cool. But well, right, and like you guys would like communicate too, whether it be like in Discord or in chat even, just be like, hey, I'm gonna go over here and build this road. And it's like, okay, how about it, you know? You play Diablo IV? Nice. Maybe you can give me some pointers tomorrow. I'm not, like I said, I haven't really played it a ton, because, like, I remember when it first came out, I played it, and that was when it was in sort of a rough state, and, like, I remember it just getting really grindy around, like, level 70 or so. I think I got to, like, 72 or something. And I was like, yeah, that's enough grinding. And then, like, seasons came out, and, like, I played a couple of the seasons, and they were, like, pretty fun, but I just, like, couldn't, like, be bothered to continue it. And I kind of want to, like, try going. Spend 9 hours for a 9-second chuckle, yeah. You can't play Roadcraft? That's a bummer. Just, not a, whatever, current gen console. I don't have the time to get to Torment 4. Yeah, and like I did on my original save and also in one of the seasons. Got to Torment 4. And it is like really fun, but like I just never like pushed, you know? Which I used to do that. I used to do in the seasons of Diablo 3, if you're familiar with Diablo 3, I would like get my set, get my gear, get it all coordinated, start working on gems, which like gems, if you know what those are, there's like a leveling system for gems, and you can level them up to like a max level and then convert them into stats for your gear. And I would get, you know, like maybe half my gems done, and I'd be like Paragon 800 to 1,000 or so, and that's usually when I would like burn out for the season. And then I would just like play the next season. So, oh, is it 50? I thought it was 60. Is it 50 now? Okay, I didn't know that. Played D3 far too much. I got a 120. Yeah, towards the end, like everybody was doing whatever G Rift 150s, and it was just the leaderboard was just who did the G Rift 150 the fastest. So the old Greater Rift system, like it was so simple. There's 3 conversations while delivering cargo and doing emergency C-section. Pay star flips. Yep. Sounds about right. It is 60? Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought I heard it was 60. Which is, like, nice. I mean, even if it takes a while to level, like, I don't care. Leveling is fun in that game. Like, it's just, like, gratuitous murdering of demons. And like as you get more stuff and more gear, you murder demons faster. So I probably shouldn't have taken my fuel out of this map, now that I think about this. Might have been a bad idea. We should be able to make it. Not that far. Famous last words. Nope. Nope. Yeah, and like Paragon in this game is like way different. It's not just like build the bar stats like E3 was. It's like a whole like tree of things, and like you pretty much like need a guide to tell you what to pick, because good luck trying to figure it out on your own. So I'm probably just gonna like load up a max roll guide. I don't know, I've always like, even though it may not ever be the best, I've always really enjoyed Spin to Win Barb. the old Dust Devil Whirlwind Ren Barb. And like that's still sort of a thing, and supposedly it got some buffs, it looked like, recently, so maybe it's decent and maybe it's not, but I think I might still play it because it's fun. Or I might just like do a Necromancer because I can just like play that and talk to chat, because it just like all of your pets just kill everything. I don't really have to pay attention. I can just be like running around and my pets are just like killing everything. So yeah, I might do just like a Summoner Necromancer or a Spin to Win Barb is I think my two choices. Yeah, exactly. Like there's like the PoE the PoE, if you guys don't know what Path of Exile is, just look up Path of Exile skill tree on the internet and you'll be like, whoa. Like that's a lot. There's just like this huge like spider web of skills you have to select as you level. I never really liked that game. I know a lot of people like it, but it was like too hard for my dumb smooth brain. Yeah, there's a few lines of code in that tree. The game might be interested in trying or not. Talking about Roadcraft? I'm confused. Interested in trying a... Yeah, it sounds like Roadcraft. I think that's an autocorrect. Did you look it up? So what you do with PoE is you find somebody who built a guide and you just send it. You copy that build. Hooray, Rugrat! Yeah. Should I name the first episode of Roadcraft? Yay, Rugrat! Rugrat release. And like only the few of us that are here will get it. The 30 or so of us that are here, everybody else will come in and be like, "What are you talking about, Rugrat?" Rugrat. With the Rugrats. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, you heading out, Biggie? Thanks for hanging out, sir. Have a good night, and we'll catch you in the next one. Episode run. Rugrat Road Rash. Skid marks. I like it. Okay. Last one. Let's get this guy out of here. I love how this thing, like, takes a minute to fire up. Like the greatest thing. Roadcraft, yeah. Yeah. Rugrat, episode 1, monkey butt paste. Perfect. Yeah, 5600 TS does it. I think there's a couple others that do it, isn't there? Doesn't the... E512 starts up right away. What's the other one that starts up? Twin steer is a little bit slow, yeah. Twin steer kind of takes a little bit and then puffs a couple black puffs out of the exhaust pipes. The... Is it the... one of the Tatras? Like the Tatra Force, maybe? Is a little bit slow to fire up. Collabs, maybe? I know there's other ones that do that, but I always enjoy when a vehicle does that, where it just like takes a minute, you know, because I mean that's pretty accurate to like especially a diesel in the cold, you know, like these are all diesel trucks, right? And like this truck especially, big old like probably Detroit diesel in it in the real version of this, like frickin' Caterpillar engine or something, and like right, it's like it's gonna take a minute when it's cold. Like, it used to annoy me just because I was like, go faster, go. And, like, now it's like, I kind of appreciate it, you know? Yeah, the twin steer definitely does it. Also, what's up, Yelson? How are you today? In real life, keep engine running so you don't freeze. And now, Geico, alright, buddy. Take care. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. We'll maybe see you tomorrow for some of the old Diablo, and yeah, you have a good one. Nacho, by the way, if you're still here. Was that enough? Because I know YouTube takes a cut, and I wasn't sure how much of a cut it takes. And I just wanted to make sure my quarter was covered. I was like, yeah, that should be good. Like after YouTube takes like their 40% or whatever. Was about exactly right. Okay, perfect. Over in here, their devs snuck in a sound from Mudrunner, for example. Low A469 have the same startup sound. Yeah, that's true. White Western Star, same horn as most trucks in Mudrunner. Yeah. We split YouTube's 30%. Okay, fair. Yep. Yeah, that's I was like, it's freaking stupid. But you have to give him a cut. Nah, we I don't know if did you know that Rexy was sad that he wasn't going to be able to play Roadcraft, so I believe it was Maddie's idea, maybe, or Nacho's idea. It was like a combination Maddie-Nacho idea. And we all chipped in and bought Rex Roadcraft. So he can play. Cola Peninsula is too short. I agree with that statement. Get it started up. It sounds so cool, man, when it starts up. It just kind of chugs a little bit, complains a little bit. We're gonna make a really sharp turn in this thing here coming up. In the truck that can't turn very well. This thing has such a glorious engine sound, too. Don't ban me, YouTube. No copyright strike, no, stop it. Ooh, we just squeezed that. Only for the people who bitch and complain about everything. Nah, I mean, some people just don't like cola, and that's okay. Like, I just don't get it when, like, there's people out there that, like, just use mods, and, like, they still don't, like, I don't get it. If you don't like, I mean, I can say, like, maybe you just don't like the snowy region, you don't like the challenge, but like using some of these mod trucks, like, it doesn't matter. The terrain is ignored anyhow if you're using some of these trucks, and like, right, you can just like drive over everything in cola and it's just totally fine. And I think it's because they can't like do 100 without flipping over in cola because there's too many like bumps and rocks and stuff. So like, right, like it's just unfun for them, which is like weird, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, okay, I think we're gonna do some logging. We got Valley Pipeline, which is the White Valley drilling equipment in Northport. Shit. Shoot. Do I have a trailer? I don't. Where are all my trailers? Did I leave it? No, I deleted it. Where is my other trailer? A-Star, Freightliner. Not this map. Northport. What's the White Western Star got? White Western Star's got another fuel trailer. So I don't have a trailer for that either? Where are my trailers? That's a 2-slot. That's a 2-slot. Did I like not buy? No, I definitely had a trailer. Did I like sell them both? Like a dummy? White Valley? Ah, there's one of them. Okay, so the Royals got a trailer. Really? That's weird. That's a weird bug. Can't say I've heard of that one. It does suck though. Okay, so we only have one... We only have one sideboard trailer, huh? Yeah, no trailers here. I must have ditched that one because we brought one here. Must have sold that. Oh no, I used this one. That's right. We used that when I was gonna buy another one. Now I'm remembering. Okay, so that one we need to do. That goes to White Valley. White Valley, Ordermaster Supreme. That one sucks. Logging. Dark Apocalypse. Oh, the other logging. Okay. There are 5 airplane parts lying around. I don't do mods. That's weird. What's up, Stu? You gotta do these contests. Blech. Okay. Make the trek. You know what though? We can probably grab a trailer first. Yeah, I don't really like have a problem with people that use mods and stuff, but like I find it interesting that, I mean, it could just be that I'm like experienced and like the game doesn't really seem like after you do a complete run of a mirror, like I don't feel like the game really feels that hard anymore anywhere else. Like that's the pinnacle of hard. And when you get through it and you're like, like it was hard, but it wasn't like that hard. And like you kind of have that mindset, like if you go through the rest of the game and like just thinking, oh man, this is really easy, like this region is super easy, and like I definitely used mods on it. There's a save on this channel, the new Game Plus save, one of the new, that was the save that I lost because I had mods. I used mods on this map, and like I definitely like go looking back at that, like definitely did not need it. Like way too easy of a region. Too medium. Where's my... Oh, it's low saddle. I need to reconfig. Yep, I gotta go to the garage anyhow. Shoot, I was trying to be sneaky about it. Oh well. Old military vehicles and a monitor do the same thing. Would let me to detect them and pick them up. That's weird. Did you? No. Because there's like a thing where you have to like roll over a box first before you can get them. But yeah, you don't even need the metal detector. You just need to know where they are, and then you can pick them up. I'm pretty sure you can pick them up. I don't know. Are they even there before you activate it? I think they spawn once you drive over that spot, and then you can just pick them up. But yeah, I guess what I was getting at was, I don't like see how like anybody should think that any region is like overly difficult when they use mods, because like if the game to me is, it's difficult in some places, but it's not that difficult. Like it's something that you just have to like practice and play and get good at. And like if you're playing with mods, like that takes away that you don't have to like have as much skill, and therefore the game should feel as easy as it does for me. You know what I mean? Like, I guess that's sort of my point, is that I feel like the game should feel easy no matter what for people that use mods. Like, difficulty is not time related. Difficulty is like the ability to complete things, and like when you have the massive ability to complete things with some of these stronger mob trucks, like, then the game shouldn't be that hard, right? Like, in theory. Did I do that one task? Yeah, I did. So anyhow, I'll get off my gatekeeping soapbox. Play however you want to play, have fun with it however you want to have fun with it. Think whatever is difficult to you. That's whatever is difficult to you may not be difficult to me. And yeah, have fun, because it's a fun game. Alaska. Yep, this is the do-over save. This is the doing it in order with no trucks that didn't exist back then for that map. Yeah, we gotta go back to the garage. To the garage. Get re-equipped with a low saddle, then we'll buy a trailer. Well, and it should feel that way though, Stu, like, cause you're used to these trucks that can just like drive over anything, right? Like, and if you go back to using a truck that can't drive over anything, then right, it's gonna feel hard. For me, like, using a Transtar is hard, you know, because it's the same kind of effect, right? Like, if I use a Taiga and then immediately go and use a Transtar, I'm gonna be like, man, this thing is way worse than that truck was. So, I mean, it's like the same level of comparison. Watching Zing play, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it could be that. I mean, depending on where you're playing, if it's on a console or if it's on PC, you can a lot of times like do like a validation of the files on Steam and see if it's that. But I mean, if it's on console, yeah, just zap it. Gonna do impromptu Oblivion streams? Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't know about Wednesday yet. We'll see. Wednesday's normally like my consistent night that I always try to stream, but I guess Wednesday's also another back to office day, and it's in theory gonna be my first full day back in the office, as long as a landscaper doesn't cut my line or something again. And we'll see how I feel, I guess. It's gonna be a definitive spur of the moment. Anybody know what Rex is playing tonight? Did he post anything yet? What's Rexy playing tonight? Give me a sec. He's doing farm sim. Okay, got it. I see it. My poor beat up. This Hummer is freaking seen a better day. Got pretty tore up doing all those contests and rolling around down the hill and saddle low. You're right about that Mon thing. Now give that high horse a carrot. Nice. Nice. He hungry. Give him some carrots. Do we have fuel where we're going? Not really. We can fix that though. We do have this fuel trailer. That'll work. We also have another fuel trailer I see that we need to yank out of there. Got a notification about Rex right when you asked. I was like, yeah, it should be, there should be something in there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I could use like a nap that turns into a sleep. So we might pass you guys off to Rex here when he starts up. We'll see. Like I said, I'm just a little tired from today. It was sort of a long-winded. I was very anxious this morning because I just didn't want to go into the office, and it turned out to not be that bad. It was actually kind of good to see some of my old coworkers, but like we got nothing done. Like we literally just yapped the whole time. And I was like, yeah, this is what's going to happen. We're just going to, like, if we actually sit by each other, we're just going to sit and yap all day. And, like, then we're definitely not going to get anything done. Which, I mean, I guess whatever, but... like, I like to get some work done during the day, too. And it's bad enough. I think I'm going the right way. We'll find out in a second. I feel like this path turns to the right. Yeah, it does. I can see it. Yeah, I mean, I like my coworkers too. It's just like, I just don't want to be in the office. It's really what it comes down to. Have you noticed that chain tires grip ice better than highway tires on dry asphalt? Go figure. Yeah, I mean, that, yeah. Highway tires, asphalt, you know, you would think. OBKB. So we're gonna go deliver this, and then we gotta grab something to do 2 mediums. I don't really have. There really isn't a ton of logs here. I'll just grab the cat. We'll move it over to this garage, and we'll just do the mediums one at a time. It really isn't that, like, the logging in this region is, oh, thanks. Thank you for that damage. The logging in this region is like a relief in comparison to what Michigan was. And then you get to Tamir, and they're like, haha, fooled you. Get effed, buddy. Oh, yeah, so tired. So tired. Yeah, I was, before my wife wanted to go and get some food, and she was like, you want to get some drinks, some tacos? And I was like, sure, why not? So we went to this, local, Mexican place that we like, and it was like maybe 15 minutes before we were planning on leaving, and I was like sitting down in the chair with the dog and started to nod off, and I'm like, man, I am just tired. Just tired. What's up, Richard? How's it going, buddy? So yeah, probably not a super long one tonight. I'll cut it off a little early. Send you guys over to say hello to Rexy. And we'll be back tomorrow, most likely. As long as nothing weird happens in the world of me. And we'll do some Diablo 4 tomorrow. Do some leveling. Don't like logging in general. Yeah, a lot of people. I used to hate logging too. If you watch my early videos, you will see me skip logging in Michigan, and then I end up going back and doing it. Diablo 4, sir. Yeah, Diablo 4 tomorrow. It's a new season starting tomorrow. And we're gonna slaughter some demons. That's what you're doing in Oblivion? Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Just a different kind of slaughtering. Yours is like a first-person slaughtering of demons. And this is like a top-down, click-to-move slaughtering of demons. It's like AoE demon slaughtering. with a bunch of numbers on the screen. Heading out, Zero? Alright, buddy. Take care, and we'll catch you in the next one. I gotta look and see what time Diablo releases. I think it's in the morning. I feel like noon Pacific or something, or 10 Pacific might have been what it was, which is noon my time. Something like that. Tabletop game, the top-down view. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, kind of. I just call it ARPG because like that all ARPGs look like that pretty much. They all basically copy Diablo because Diablo was the first one. Yep, still this way. We got fuel everywhere, so I don't really have to worry too much about placing fuel. I know there's a fuel trailer up here somewhere too. We got another fuel truck up here. I don't think I'm gonna need to bring any fuel trucks. And just place trailers. Nope. Not able to get into high gear with this one. Okay. Oh, good. This is where that repair trailer is. Because I kind of need it. I smashed my suspension up. Ooh, is that going to let me into the warehouse? Okay. We'll do that first. Get it out of the entryway. Except it's gonna drag with me the rest of the way. Come on, man. Turn. Okay. Okay, let me just drop this trailer off here for a second. Gonna steal some repair points from this trailer. This is a quest one that we need to turn in yet. I just didn't turn it in yet because I thought maybe I'll need it for repairs.
Moving the fleet
Yep, it's full. Okay.
and snow-capped lines.
Where is... There it is.
On this brave
I think this is literally the spot where you turn it in.
to the
And I just drug it here. Something. Balance has to go to the main side. You can't... He mauled the cat this morning, can't he? Oh, that's sad. That was the dog that you were kind of trying to rehabilitate, right? That was being a not so good dog.
keep the pedal on the floor in the western star, all wheel engaged. Gotta pull the trailer to the roads in
It doesn't really matter which tire. I think we'll...
Alaskan land. Majestic
Those look so weird.
touch the sky.
I just like how those look. Let's just do those.
Gentle sigh.
Good enough. Logger. And we're gonna just cheat this over there.
Embodying grace in
We'll pay it $1,000. We're not super rich, but it's okay.
casting spells of beauty so precise in this untouched wilderness stand the unparalleled charm of Alaskan land. Gonna have to take a big job now, get the semi-trade.
Can't break it. Yeah. That's kind of what I thought, but I mean, it means they're probably gonna put him down, but honestly, if you couldn't save it, being, you know, you deal with animals like for a living, basically. Like, I feel like even if the dog couldn't be a farm dog, like, there's not gonna be a home for that dog, sadly.
Whisper stories of the Alaskan domain. The road lay in, but the journey's seared in hearts of those who venture.
Near 2 a.m. All right, buddy. Thanks for hanging out well over 50. We'll get to sleep, have a good night, and we'll catch you in the next one.
The frozen Alaskan land.
There we go. We'll put him in a sanctuary. Yeah, I mean, right. But then you gotta, like, keep him away from other dogs and other people, and, like, what kind of life is that, you know? 2 a.m. is impressive for over 50, dude. 2 a.m. is like when I wake up. Cause, you know, eat dinner at like 4, just after Murder, She Wrote, and, you know, Judge Judy, and, you know, wake up, get some early coffee, get my day ready, and then by lunchtime I'm watching Price is Right at 10 a.m. Do I fill that one correctly? Did I get that all right? Yeah, I know. I have to tell that to my wife too sometimes because she does all the dog rescue stuff, and not every dog can be saved, nor should they have a home sometimes. Sometimes that's just the case. Sometimes they're a little wild inside, and that's okay. Gave up on rescuing dogs? Yeah. Yeah. Got two, so that's enough. Speaking of, did they get their treats today? Or is it snack time? Really? I guess they're like little and stuff, but like, I mean, I guess, yeah, people like don't necessarily trust little dogs either, because they are kind of bitey. They're like little bites though. They're not like pit bull bites or boxer bites or Doberman bites. Yeah, I was gonna say pitties are probably number one. Pitties are number one because there's a lot of neighborhoods that just won't let you have them. Like they just outlaw them in the neighborhood, or make you have like 6-foot fences, which you kind of probably need for a pit bull too. They can jump really high. There's some neighborhoods that are very strict on the old pit bulls. My mom said if I ever got a pit bull, she wouldn't watch it. She was like, yeah, nothing against whatever dog you get. I'm sure it'll be great, but I don't trust it. So Chihuahuas are hard to housebreak. Ooh, yeah, that's true, because they're so, I mean, they little dog, little bladder, right? So dinner time for my doggos, then under the house to cuddle with the heater. Nice. Yes, they got their treats. Yeah, I mean, most dogs are pretty relatively quick, but yeah, I get it. I mean, like I said, little dog, little bladder. Kind of hard for him to hold it sometimes. Hard for him to hold in Papa's passed up truck for 12 hours. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even my dog that's like 22 pounds probably has a hard time holding it for 12 hours. We definitely don't ever let him go that long. And 1. I could recover this, but I don't really want to spend the 8,000. So we're going to just drive it back. Oh, yeah. So how's everybody's Monday? Everybody, I'm assuming possibly went to work. Maybe not. Maybe some people didn't go to work. That's okay, too. My boring 9 to, you know, not really 9 to 5 anymore, but, Monday through Friday, except for weekends and when I'm on call, then it's just forever my normal schedule. What's up, Ian? How's it going, bud? Happy not Monday. Finished mowing the lawn and editing all day. Yeah, I really needed to mow the lawn, but now there's a fiber wire that is on the lawn until Friday because they've got to come and bury it again. Getting ready for a live soon? Nice. Doing more co-op shenanigans, some crashing into people. We were talking about that before. I don't know if you were here. I purposely was not targeting you because I know you're not normally the culprit of it, but we were talking about why I'll probably never do co-op because the majority of co-op players in Snowrunner just want to like smash into you and wreak havoc and leave cargo all over the place, and like my OCD would just bother the hell out of me if I just let random people in my game and there's like 27 wooden planks on the ground somewhere. I'd be like, oh bro, why you do this? They shadow dropped a Lillian while I was halfway done. Oh, got it. Yeah. Fair. Where is my turn? Actually, sort of just follow it straight. Starting Flush Phase 2 goes side by side with the one I've got with slight changes. A better Kenny. The F750 is mine. Did you go and get the F750? You don't like hobbies, can you? You keep for co-ops. Yeah, I mean, you get what you're gonna use, right? Not paying attention. You're gonna go see Rex? Oh, is he starting up? Okay. I'm probably gonna send some folks over there in a bit. What's up, Phoenix? I'm a little tired from today. It's a long day. Oh, dad joke. It's the dad joke. Do it, bot. It's only a murder of crows if there's probable cause. That's very punny. I like it. Oh, yeah. One more. I think we're going to deliver this, and then I'm going to do an early sleep. But yeah, tomorrow, if you want to see some Diablo 4, come in. If you don't, that's okay. I totally get it. Not everybody is for every game. But I do plan on doing some of that tomorrow, so I'm going to be playing it either way. And if you guys want to tag along and backseat me if you're better at Diablo 4 than I am, you are definitely allowed, because I could use some backseating. Like, hey, go do that. I'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to start a new season. Okay, there's a new season starting of Diablo 4 tomorrow. I'm going to play some of that. I gotta come up with a thumbnail for it yet. I figure out what I'm gonna do there. But Diablo is the GOAT. I mean, right? Like, you don't have to be good at it to have fun with it, though. Like, that's one of those games that you can like be terrible, and it's just like, yeah, numbers everywhere. The only thing being good gets you is doing things at higher difficulty and seeing more things drop on the ground, you know? Yep. Numbers are everywhere in that game. There's a lot of death happening, and it's all good. Never played it? Then come check it out tomorrow. It'll probably be around the same normal time. Hopefully I'll be less tired tomorrow and I'll play it for a little bit longer. Reaper of Souls, nice. Cat is doing work. This thing is so fun to use. Like it's like doesn't have a lot of uses, but it's like when you need it, man, is it there for you. And this is how this steering and this like pivot joint that twists would fix the fem as well if it twisted like this one does, instead of just being rigid. Like this actually has like some flex back and forth where the body, like you can see it as we're going over these bumps, like the front part of the body can pivot independently from the rear part of the body. And it's not like infinite, but I mean it's enough to give it some flex basically in the middle, and like it just makes turning this thing so much better. Even though I use it to pluck the dairy from the dip. Yeah, that's I did with this one as well. That's why it was where it was, because I took the dairy with this. Like we just drove it from where you get it to go pick up the dairy and drive it to the garage. And that's just where it was sitting still. Yeah, I think Tamir, we're gonna buy a few vehicles. So I don't think we're gonna buy anything else here. We're just gonna save our pennies, so we can buy a couple of trucks in Tamir. I want to get a Voron D, and get a good Squeaky D in the lineup, and I'm gonna get a Yar probably. Heading out district, all right, buddy. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll probably catch you sometime tomorrow. Oh, you got to do gamble, space, and then the amount of points you want to gamble with a minimum of 10. Oh, you like the 8-slot setup? You like the vehicle choice that I chose with that one? It worked out well. Worked out very good. I was not disappointed. I expected it to do well, but I was like, yeah, there's a couple of snowy spots that might like struggle a little bit, and it did. But like, it got through it. It was fine. The maximum of 10,000. It's probably not going to let that one go through either. So just do gamble all. And that'll do. Gamble all does 10,000 if you have 10,000 or more. If you have less than 10,000, then it does the rest of your points, but... Did it like a pro. Dude, it was fun, man. And it was like it's such an easy path, man. Once you do the bridges, you just bust out that 8-slot, man, and just use it as a shuttle. Works really good. Oh, level 29. Woo-wee. You lost. And then we got the heist going. Okay, so the plan is, let's get this guy. I guess we can drive this to the garage. I don't think we're coming here for much of anything, and if anything, we can use it at the garage. We'll let the heist end, and then we'll send you guys over to Rex. So yeah, tomorrow, probably same time, hopefully a little longer in the evening. We'll do some Diablo IV, maybe Wednesday. it'll either be more Snowrunner or possibly some Hunter Call of the Wild, depending on what I'm feeling. And then Thursday and Friday, I'm just going to say TBD. We'll see how I feel after the rest of the week. I do still have some recording to do for the channel. I'm still trying to work on the heavy tier list. Just haven't had a lot of time to do it. So yeah, there's a couple things in the works. Some more expeditions coming to the daily stuff or whatever, 3 times a week stuff. And some miscellaneous games until the 20th of May when Roadcraft comes out, and then we're gonna dive in to make some roads. You win it back, nice. You got it back. Grim got it, Unknown got it, nice. Okay. Let's get to the garage. I don't know why I'm going here. This is not the garage. I saw the arrow and I was like, must drive to the arrow. Arrow means drive there. This is the garage. This guy right here. Alright guys, so this is where we're going to leave it for today. Thanks everybody for hanging out. As always, it's been fun, and we'll probably do some more of this, maybe this week, maybe next week. Like I said, I'm not really in a huge rush to work on this save, but it is still fun to do. And we are going to continue working on it, so but yeah, stay tuned, keep an eye on the channel for the live stream updates and that kind of thing. I'm not really going to put anything out because I just don't want to commit to anything this week, but yeah, it's going to be weird while I get used to going back into the office and being tired and that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll send you guys over by Rexy. Make sure you guys, press that like button. Give him a subscribe as well if you haven't already. He's trying to get to that 1,000 mark. So yeah, be nice to help him get a little closer to that goal. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for sure for some Diablo 4. Thanks again for hanging out, and see you again soon.